So चलते हैं part by part. This is our first part, that is characteristics of a chemical reaction. My question is, if I can put this effort, you should also put this effort to put your notes. And no point is, you're going to get this in PPT, PDF, but your job should be now to understand. After this, no more revisions of this chapter. We go straight away to paper solving. Okay. So we start with the topic of chemical reactions. As I always keep on explaining, a reaction represents a chemical change. Whenever a chemical change happens, a new substance with a new property will be formed. Parental properties are lost, and in a reaction, there is no new atoms that are formed. The same atoms realign. Let's look at an example of carbon burning in oxygen. You had two atoms of oxygen which were a part of the molecule of oxygen. Do you agree? Now, when the product is formed, the two oxygen molecules atoms still remain, but they become a part of a carbon dioxide molecule. That means, as I've written, that elements do not change into any other element, only a rearrangement of atoms takes place. So one of the important examples that you have in your what you call syllabus is the burning of magnesium ribbon. Things that you should take care into it is magnesium ribbon is scraped. Why is magnesium ribbon scraped? To remove the oxide layer. Okay. Then we will get what? Colors. Also remember color. This is a white powder. I don't know, pointer may not work here. Yes, doesn't work here. So you get a white powder magnesium oxide. Is this legible to children online? Yeah, right. Thank you. So you get a white powder. This will be also studied as this is a combustion reaction. So this can also come as a part of exothermic reaction. This is also an exothermic reaction. Right? ठीक है? Clear? इस रिएक्शन में अगर आपको ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन पता करने दिया, आप निकाल सकते हो. Mg plus O2 gives us 2 MgO. So magnesium's oxidation state was 0. After that, it became how much? Plus 4 MgO. No, plus 2. It became plus 2. And oxygen was 0. Oxygen came down to minus 2. So magnesium got oxidized and oxygen got reduced. Okay, right, fine. So then we go into our characteristics of reaction. Now, when you go for the NCERT syllabus, that's why I have made this in a different color, because this is not specifically mentioned. Formation of precipitate, but this is also a characteristics. Let's go one by one. Evolution of gas. Whenever it comes to evolution of gas, the questions that we might get are related to two gases, hydrogen and carbon dioxide. I hope you know what is the test for hydrogen. Pop sound when a lighted matchstick is brought near it, and carbon dioxide, lime water will turn milky if you pass carbon dioxide, and carbon dioxide is being released. So hydrogen evolution means in this part we will again get from acid, bases and salts. Acids react with metal to release hydrogen. So all these will be inside this particular area. Metals react with acid. In the chapter acid, bases and salt, we will read as acid reacts with metal. In metals and non-metals, we will read as metals react with acid. So always a metal salt will be formed and a gas will be released. So out here also you see zinc plus any acid you can take, sulfuric acid. These are typically whatever I have mentioned here are mentioned in your syllabus. I have not mentioned anything excess. If you want to learn anything excess, then obviously you can go back to the detailed videos and see this. Don't truncate anything from here. यहाँ जो भी है इससे और काटना मत. ये आपके syllabus में है. Okay, zinc plus sulfuric acid and dilute hydrochloric acid. So if you react zinc with dilute sulfuric acid, what do you expect? Zinc sulfate and hydrogen will be released. If you react it with hydrochloric acid, you will expect zinc chloride and you will release hydrogen gas. Test of hydrogen gas is known. Is the first point clear to all? Don't keep writing so much. Write things which are important to you. ऐसे भी ये घूम के आएगा. Is the first point clear? Anyone has anything to add on the first point? So the first point is a characteristic. The first point can also be studied as metals reaction with acid. The first point can also be studied as which are the metals that can displace hydrogen from an acid. Only the metals which are above hydrogen. If this reaction was given in the form of copper reacting with dilute hydrochloric acid, don't expect hydrogen gas to be liberated because copper cannot displace. Yes, beta, boliye. It extinguishes a burning flame, but the best confirmatory. See, anything which is a non-supporter will extinguish. Okay. But the confirmatory test is always pass it through lime water and lime water should turn milky. So that is also a nice point. In a question, if carbon dioxide can also be mentioned as a gas was released which extinguishes a burning candle, because carbon dioxide does not support combustion. It is a fire extinguisher. तो ये point का भी उल्लेख हो सकता है. Formation of precipitate. What is a precipitate? A solid product which separates out from the solution. Precipitates we will be studying when we study double displaced reaction. In double displacement reaction, one of the product will precipitate out. A precipitate will be a solid which will go right at the bottom of the test tube and will not mix. So formation of precipitate. Now this reaction, potassium iodide and lead nitrate, this reaction you will see a lot of number of times in this chapter. Whenever lead comes to your mind, ये लिखिए आप, lead बोलते ही yellow लिख लीजिए. lead का lead oxide yellow होता है, ठीक है, lead oxide भी yellow होता है. So potassium iodide reacting with lead nitrate, this will be a double displacement reaction. What do you think will be the reaction? Potassium is one metal and lead is one metal. So potassium nitrate form करेगा और lead iodide form करेगा. Lead iodide is PbI2, which will be a yellow color precipitate which will precipitate down. This particular reaction also is an example of change in color, because in our NCERT book we have evolution of gas and change in color. क्या ये आपको clear हुआ है? अच्छा, ऐसे reaction को can you just quickly see whether you can write the balanced equation for this too? Just check on your copy. Just check. Can you write? First one should be zinc plus sulfuric acid, Zn plus H2SO4, ZnSO4 plus H2. See, the good thing is in sulfuric acid, the anion is sulfate, which is having a valency of -2 and zinc has +2. उसमें balance करने की कोई जरूरत ही नहीं है. ये समझ में आ रहा है? तो when you take sulfuric acid, your anion is sulfate. Sulfate is SO4 -2. So when you have SO4 -2, zinc automatically ZnSO4 form करेगा. But when you're doing it with HCl, the anion is Cl, which is minus. So it will be ZnCl2 plus H2. तो आपको 2HCl लेना पड़ेगा उसमें. बैलेंस हुआ ये दोनों रिएक्शन. इसको लिख पाए आप? इसको कैसे लिखेंगे? पोटेशियम आयोडाइड Ki. Iodine is in the same family as chlorine, so it will be 1 minus potassium 1 plus. Ki reacts with PbNO3. PbNO3 में कैसा रहेगा? PbNO3 whole twice होगा. Nitrate is a single valency. अगर आपको डाउट है तो नाइट्रिक एसिड याद कीजिए, HNO3. HNO3 means H plus NO3 minus. PbNO3 whole twice फॉर्म करेगा. ठीक है? And it will form lead iodide PbI2 plus KNO3. चले आगे. एक ही स्लाइड में इतना टाइम लग गया. नेक्स्ट इज चेंज इन टेम्परेचर. अब इस कॉन्सेप्ट को और अच्छे से पढ़ना है. फॉर्मेशन एवोल्यूशन ऑफ गैस, चेंज इन कलर, चेंज इन टेम्परेचर, change in state. These are the 4 things in our NCERT syllabus. ये change in temperature आपको खूब रुलाएगा, इसलिए इसको अलग से हम पढ़ रहे हैं. एंडोथर्मिक एंड एक्सोथर्मिक. ठीक है, धीरे धीरे देखते हैं what is endothermic and what is exothermic. धीरे से one by one. Change in, don't read everything, follow with me. Change in temperature means if you give out heat, it is called exothermic. Now before understanding what is give out heat, remember the concept. कभी भी कोई equation आपको दे दिया, suppose that equation is not there in our examples and you land up in problem, remember one thing: in a reaction there is always a system and a surrounding. The atoms which react or the chemicals which react is atomic level mein, that is the system. Everything that is the test tube, that is inside the test tube, including a thermometer that is inside the test tube, is a part of your surroundings. आप जब बोलते हो कि सराउंडिंग्स ठंडा हुआ, हाउ डू यू सेंस इट? द थर्मोमीटर विच इज इनसाइड द टेस्ट ट्यूब इज एक्चुअली टेलिंग यू whether it has cooled down or it has heated up. So remember, whenever we say surroundings, surrounding is the reaction mixture in the test tube. System is at the atomic level, the air around the test tube itself, and the thermometer or anything that you dip into the test tube. This is very important, because this fellow only will tell you whether it is endothermic or exothermic. How do you know the temperature went up? because the thermometer recorded a higher temperature. Now let's start understanding what is an exothermic reaction. An exothermic reaction is one in which system gives out heat to the surrounding. Have you understood? So the system will cool, but the surroundings will heat up. What is an endothermic reaction? In which the system absorbs the heat. That means the atoms will absorb the heat and the surroundings will cool. That's why when you take ammonium chloride in any reaction, you will see that the test tube has become cold. Test tube is what? Surrounding. ये clear हुआ है कि नहीं? Test tube is surrounding. Test tube ठंडा हो जाएगा. इसका मतलब ये मत समझिए कि सिस्टम ठंडा हो गया, सराउंडिंग ठंडा हुआ है. ठीक है. फर्दर processes that release heat energy or thermal energy to the surroundings. आपके लिए generally surroundings तो आसान है, like melting of ice and all are easy to understand, but at the reaction level this is more important. Processes that release energy or thermal energy to the surroundings are called exothermic. All combustion including respiration, digestion, ये सब आता है, पूछता है लेकिन आपको. Okay, then neutralization. एसिड एंड बेस असुर और देवता का रिएक्शन है, तो उसमें हीट तो निकलेगा ही. रेस्पिरेशन, डाइजेशन, एंड दिस क्वेश्चन आल्सो कम्स समटाइम्स. CO formation. CO formation is exothermic. Remember, if you are having any trouble, take some coal-based fuel, like say firewood or coal, and you are actually in villages, people are not having well-ventilated room. Then they say what? Carbon monoxide is produced. कुकिंग तो चल ही रहा है ना, मतलब हीट जनरेट कर रहा है, पर कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड प्रोड्यूस होगा. प्रोड्यूस क्या होना चाहिए? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है, जो आपकी सेहत के लिए खराब है. सो फॉर्मेशन ऑफ कार्बन मोनोऑक्साइड इज ऑलवेज अ एक्सोथर्मिक प्रोसेस. ये कंफ्यूजन कराने के लिए आपको इसको नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड के साथ देगा. नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड में, लेकिन नाइट्रस ऑक्साइड कह रहा हूं, नाइट्रोजन मोनोऑक्साइड का फॉर्मेशन इज एंडोथर्मिक. ये हाफ रिएक्शन है. ये एक्सोथर्मिक है, ये एंडोथर्मिक है. ओके, लेट्स गो टू एंडोथर्मिक. प्रोसेसेस दैट टेक इन एनर्जी फ्रॉम द सराउंडिंग. सराउंडिंग से एनर्जी लेगा. एंड our endothermic process, endothermic reactions absorb heat. The heat energy is taken by the reacting substance, that is the system, and also leads to a decrease in temperature of the surroundings. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis में हम क्या लेते हैं? Sunlight लेते हैं. ठीक है. मेल्टिंग ऑफ आइस. जब तक आइस हीट एब्जॉर्ब नहीं करेगा, आइस मेल्ट होगा कहां से? इवेपोरेशन. इसलिए इवेपोरेशन होने से हमें ठंडक महसूस होती है. जैसे ना, why is a cotton dress more beneficial? Because the body will sweat. As the body sweats, the heat, the garment will actually absorb it, and the body heat will take it away, and garment dry होना शुरू होगा और आपको ठंडा लगना शुरू हो जाता है. The circulation goes on. Process, not chemical reaction here. Process. This is an endothermic process. It can be a physical process also. Endothermic, exothermic does not mean reaction. Endothermic, see what you are studying here, change in temperature. The topic covers change in temperature के साथ साथ the concept of endothermic and exothermic. Endothermic process, exothermic process. A reaction can show endothermic property or can show exothermic property. Melting of ice is not a reaction. Melting of ice is a process, but very well it can be asked to you, is the process endothermic or exothermic? ठीक है. Decomposition. Decomposition means thermal decomposition. Energy supply किया तो जाके टूटा. Photo decomposition. Sunlight supply किया तो जाके टूटा. Electrical decomposition is electrolysis. Electricity supply किया तो जाके टूटा. So they are all endothermic process. Okay, let's see further. Quicklime and water. This reaction we will see again. Quicklime is calcium oxide, reacts with water to form calcium hydroxide. Immediately the bucket will become hot and bubbling will take place. Zinc granules in sulfuric acid. The same reaction that we saw. Acid reacts with metal, so there will always be heat producing. This we will see later also. It is covered. Barium hydroxide and ammonium chloride. Think of the name ammonium chloride means endothermic. Ammonium chloride एक ऐसा salt है, डालते ही ठंडा हो जाएगा. अच्छा, इसमें क्या होगा? You will get, can you write down this reaction? Barium hydroxide, BaOH2. Barium hydroxide is BaOH2. Reacts with ammonium chloride, which will be NH4Cl. Ammonium is the only non-metallic cation. Otherwise, all cations are metallic. These are things you should keep in your mind. Ammonium, NH4 plus, is the only non-metallic cation. आप लोगों को क्लिक नहीं कर रहा है, इसका मतलब आपका रिविजन्स क्लियर नहीं, आप नहीं पढ़ के आए हैं. How many of you studied this chapter and came? Then why does these things not come so quickly to you? Ammonium is the only non-metallic cation. कितना बार पढ़ाया हूं? Cations are always metallic. Always metallic. The only non-metallic cation is ammonium, NH4 plus. NH4 plus and Cl minus makes it. By now it should be in your this thing. अगर आप पढ़ रहे हैं तो, अगर आप नहीं पढ़ रहे हैं तो आपको ग्रिप में नहीं आएगा. Barium hydroxide, BaOH2, reacts with ammonium chloride, NH4Cl, forms barium chloride, BaCl2, ammonia, NH3, and water, that is H2O. ये है आपका ये रिएक्शन सिलेबस में. It is a heat absorbing. Some more things to remember between exothermic and endothermic are mexo-bendo. Mexo means if you make bonds, it is always, if you make bonds, making bonds is exothermic, breaking bonds is endothermic. To break, you have to decompose, you have to supply energy. Exothermic, X means exits. Endothermic, N means enters. Here heat enters the system, here heat leaves the system. Is it clear or still you have doubts? अगर आप पढ़ के आते होते ना तो ये वीडियो का ये पोर्शन इससे कहीं अधिक डिटेल में हमने पढ़ाया था. Actually, I was thinking we should be able to do this 7-8 slides in one go. One class should be sufficient to wrap this up. Change in state. And change in state is given by combustion of candle wax. There is change of state. All of you who have preferred to keep your cameras closed, remember I can also right click and close your. I don't understand one just goddamn reason. Why do you need to fiddle with your computer, with your camera? It's as simple. You're studying out here. You leave the camera. आप वो कैमरा छूने की क्या जरूरत. मैं तो आपकी जगह होने से दोनों हाथ पीछे करके बैठ के सुनूंगा. और मुझे अभी सीखो. आई एम ऑल्सो एजिंग. डोंट फ्रस्ट्रेट मी बाय डूइंग ऑल दीज थिंग्स. Look at Rishabh here. Every day he's joining our class from 1 year. वो कभी भी कैमरा बंद करता है क्या? कैमरा से आपको क्या लेना देना है? ऑन. एक बार कैमरा बंद करोगे, एक बार ऑफ करोगे. If you think you are in a disturbance zone, please attend the class in a zone where there is no disturbance. That much, all of you have that much of resource at your place. नहीं होता है तो नीचे कहीं बेसमेंट में जाके कॉल ले लो. Okay. So, and the one more thing, there are chemical reactions which can show both type of symptoms. Like something we have already said, like somebody may show a precipitate, somebody may show a color, somebody may show a change in state as well as a precipitate. Okay. Now chemical equation and balancing, our next topic. I don't know how much it is adding value, but I see a lot of vague faces. Method of representing a chemical reaction with the help of symbols. What is a symbol? What is a symbol? Come on, be quick. It cannot be so much weighted. What is a symbol? No, not an alphabet. A symbol represents an atom. That's it. A symbol cannot represent a molecule. A symbol represents an atom. A molecule is always represented by a chemical formula. A chemical formula has a symbol as well as a numeric attached to it to tell you how many number of atoms are combining to form that molecule. It's that simple. If these don't come in your lips at this stage, then you are not studying. आपको नंबर आने से भी मुझे मतलब नहीं. अगर आपको नंबर आ रहा है ना, then you are only studying before the exam to puke. You are not going to retain this study. नहीं होता है. मैं आपको एक चीज बताऊं, इसको बनाने में ऑटोमेटिक मेरा रिवीजन हो गया एक बार. Not that everything is in my lips also, but since I've made it, I'm super confident. Now you might think, sir, you made it, that's why you are confident. क्यों? आप पढ़ के आओगे तो ये सब भी आपको confident होना चाहिए. What is a symbol? A symbol represents. Who gave symbols? Name the person. No, Berzelius. That's your class 9 stuff. John Dalton did not give symbols. John Dalton gave graphic symbols. Berzelius is the man who is associated with symbols for atoms, with the methodology that the capital letter in as appearing in the English or the Latin name will be used. If two elements clash, then their second letter is used. Like cadmium is Cd, copper is cuprum Cu, chromium is CH, cobalt is CO, carbon is C because carbon was the first one to be granted the word C. Cesium is CS. हो गया. क्यों हाथ में नहीं आता है? Next, balance. Why? Achha, tell me more. I'll not say. Why do you balance a reaction? Why?
Because it's be
Increase and reduce. ये बात हुआ. जगह law of conservation of mass. That's the thing. Law of conservation of mass. कौन दिया था? J.J. Thomson. पूछ जा वहां से. Antonin Lavoisier. Antonin Lavoisier is the person who actually gave you law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass holds true for chemical reactions, not for nuclear reactions. You are studying chemical reaction, and as he rightly said, in chemical reaction, the law of conservation of mass has to be obeyed. Mass can neither be created nor be destroyed. So the total mass of reactants should be equal to the total mass of products. That means the number of atoms contributing on the reactant side for each element should be equal to the number of atoms contributing to the product for that element. It is different thing that these atoms may be combined with some other element, but their count cannot be different. So that is the fundamental behind balancing an equation. If you don't balance an equation, you are not obeying the law of conservation of mass. And entire stoichiometry, what is stoichiometry? All the measurements that you will do later on, where we do qualitative analysis, where you will be doing measurements from chemical reaction in grade 11. At that time, every calculation will go wrong because it is not balanced. It's just like a recipe, right? So balanced reaction has equal number of atoms of different elements in the reactants and in the products. Matter can neither be created nor be destroyed. So total mass of reactants should be equal to total mass of products. Number of various type of atoms present in the reactant should be equal to number of same type of atoms. So this is very interesting. Let's take one example of photosynthesis or say respiration. A lot of different type of atoms are there. Carbon will be there, hydrogen will be there, oxygen will be there. So carbon, hydrogen and oxygen present here in the count should be same as carbon, hydrogen and oxygen present here, no matter that they may appear in different type of compounds. Are we fine? Okay, right, good. Next, chemical equations are balanced to satisfy the law of conservation of mass in chemical reactions. Process of making the number of different type of atoms equal is known as balancing. Now, making equations more informative. Balancing does not mean only satisfying the numbers. You have to make the equations more informative by showing their state, if there is any heat exchange, and also if there is any catalyst involved. Plus, you should also show the indicating conditions. Under what conditions are you doing? Conditions for photosynthesis are like sunlight and chlorophyll. We show it like acidified KMnO4, K2Cr2O7. Okay, so indicating heat changes means if there is it's an endothermic reaction. Now this is generally not so much shown. Exothermic reaction, heat will always be a part of the product. Endothermic reaction, heat will always be a part of the reactants. You never show minus heat. If the heat is on this side, means system is taking heat. Very easy to understand, right? And if it's an exothermic reaction, heat is being thrown out. Exits, enters. Okay, so these are some of the NCERT balancings that we have seen. Okay, now can you name this product Fe3O4? आप फटाक से क्यों आंसर देते हैं? आप इसको पहले कंपेयर करो ना. ऑक्सीजन की ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट कितनी है? 4 है, 2. तो यहां पे कितना हो रहा है? -8. And 3 of this, 4 of them and -2. Is it balanced? First you see that.
Yes.
तो ये प्रोडक्ट क्या है? Iron reacts with water. Fe2O3, ये याद रखिए, दोनों को मिक्स करने से Fe3O4, ये रस्ट है. ये रस्ट है. FeO, आयरन जब +2 में रहता है तो FeO, फेरस, फेरिक, दैट इज फेरस ऑक्साइड, आयरन 2 ऑक्साइड. Fe2O3 is ferric oxide, iron 3 oxide. This is called iron 2,3 oxide. FeO and Fe2O3 algebraically ऐड करके देखना, Fe3O4 होता है. ठीक है, इनको बैलेंस करने की कोशिश कीजिए, ये दो बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है। कैन यू एक्चुअली डू राइट द इक्वेशन फॉर फोटोसिंथेसिस? आप लिख सकते हैं फोटोसिंथेसिस, जरा सोचो फोटोसिंथेसिस में क्या होता है। हमें कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड चाहिए और क्या चाहिए, सनलाइट और वाटर चाहिए। सनलाइट तो आपके ऊपर में आएगा, और क्या है, प्लांट्स क्या लेते हैं, प्रोडक्शन में क्या क्या निकलेगा, plants need food, right? The food is what? Starch. Starch is in the form of glucose, C6H12O6, ये आपका प्रोडक्ट में आएगा। ठीक है, पानी कहां से ले रहा है, ट्रांसपिरेशन से, रूट से उठा रहा है। CO2 एनवायरनमेंट से ले रहा है, और क्या लेगा, सनलाइट एंड क्लोरोफिल आर द कंडीशन, वरना ये हो नहीं सकता है। ओनली ग्रीन लीफी प्लांट्स मेक इट। आउटपुट में आपको क्या देगा, ऑक्सीजन देगा, oxygen and glucose. Now start balancing it. Let's see. First write the reaction, whether you are confident in writing the reaction or not. Do it for both. ये respiration के लिए भी करके देखिए, उल्टाने से वो respiration हो जाएगा। ये नहीं छोड़ेगा, ये क्यों छोड़ेगा, ये तो लिया, ऑक्सीजन छोड़ेगा ना बेटा। कंफ्यूज मत हो ना, अपना बेसिक्स लगाओ। कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड मैंने लिया, वाटर मैं रूट से ले रहा हूं, बस खत्म, और कुछ नहीं चाहिए। और मैं क्लोरोफिल और सनलाइट के प्रेजेंस में ये होगा, सनलाइट एंड क्लोरोफिल, मुझे मिलेगा ग्लूकोज, और क्या मिलेगा, ऑक्सीजन। हाँ, इसको उल्टा करने से क्या बनेगा, रेस्पिरेशन। ये तुमने खाना खाया, तुम्हारे ब्लड से ये उठाएगा, और ये तुम नाक से सांस ले रहे हो, ये तुम्हारा पसीना निकलेगा, ये तुम नाक से छोड़ोगे, और साथ में क्या छोड़ोगे, हीट। ये एंडोथर्मिक प्रोसेस है, यहां पे हीट लिया जा रहा है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ सनलाइट। So when you get this, you'll get it. We'll go ahead. Okay. Hydrogen and chlorine gives you hydrogen chloride. Let's look at this. Hydrogen will be in the form of H2. Chlorine will be in the form of Cl2. So this is HCl, तो ये 2HCl होगा। ठीक है, these are very easy ones. Barium chloride, aluminium sulfate.
Yes.
Barium chloride, BaCl2. Aluminium sulfate, Al2SO4 whole 3. तो ये क्या होगा, डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन होगा, फॉर्म करेगा बेरियम सल्फेट, दिस इज अ प्रेसिपिटेट, एंड एल्यूमिनियम क्लोराइड ऑलवेज डिसॉल्व्स, क्लोराइड सॉल्ट्स ऑलवेज डिसॉल्व इन वाटर, बेरियम सल्फेट डिसॉल्व नहीं होगा, ये व्हाइट प्रेसिपिटेट हो गए। तो ये प्रेसिपिटेट भी बताता है, ये डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट भी बताता है, इसमें रेडॉक्स नहीं हो सकता है डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट्स में। हाँ बोलिए। ब्लर दिख रहा है तो आपके नेट में प्रॉब्लम होगा बेटा। एनीवन एल्स सीइंग इट इज ब्लर? I have not touched anything. Camera is in autofocus only, not manual. Still now you see blurred? It's not blurred. You might be seeing it on white background. This is picked up from your NCERT textbook only. And since it is blue in color, might be you are not able to see. 1 minute. Let me do it this way, but that way they will not be able to see. Now do you see it correctly?
No, sir.
No. Okay. No, can't help it. Once it goes in PDF, you'll be able to see. These are all picked from your NCERT books. So this is in your balancing section. There's a question. Write balanced equation for this one, and this one. Solution of sodium reacts with water. What will it be? Sodium reacts with water. सुनते जाइए, बोर्ड देखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Sodium is Na, reacts with water, H2O, to form सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. सोडियम कभी भी ऑक्साइड फॉर्म नहीं करेगा, सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड फॉर्म कर जाएगा और हाइड्रोजन गैस रिलीज करेगा. इसको लिखने की कोशिश कीजिए. सोडियम रिएक्ट्स विथ वाटर, Na plus H2O gives you NaOH plus releases hydrogen gas H2. Try to balance this. And if nothing works, usually the type of reactions that you will get in CBSE should all go by hit and trial. अनलेस एंड अनटिल इट गोज बाय हिट एंड ट्रायल आप वो फॉर्मूला लगाने की कोशिश मत कीजिए, वो टाइम कंज्यूमिंग है। ये सब 1 मार्क का क्वेश्चन या हाफ मार्क का क्वेश्चन पूछेगा आपको।
हो गया सर।
हो गया, ठीक है, चलिए। And if you see this, you will be getting as a PDF. So you go through your questions in your textbook. There are same questions in your textbook. If you are able to attempt, fine. If you are not able to attempt, means you are not able to do by hit and trial, we can take the long formula also. But you should not use the long formula unless and until it's a big question. To use the long formulas, what you should do? Take up hydrocarbons. Now you know the general formula of alkane, CnH2n plus 2. उसमें कोई भी एक एल्केन उठाओ, हेप्टेन उठाओ, पेंटेन उठाओ, हेक्सेन उठाओ. So every hydrocarbon reacts with oxygen to give you what? Carbon dioxide and water. अगर आपको टेस्ट करना है तो आप हेक्सेन ले लीजिए. हेक्सेन will be what? C6H14. C6H14 reacts with H2O to give you CO2 plus, sorry, reacts with O2 gives you CO2 plus H2O. उसको बैलेंस करने की कोशिश कीजिए. वो अगर आप हिट एंड ट्रायल करोगे तो आपको बहुत टाइम लगेगा. But those reactions usually they don't ask you. I have not seen a balancing equation question come up, at least in 1 or 2 years, 1 to 3 years. I've never seen that. Okay, so we go to types of chemical reaction now. Combination reactions. This is the takeaway of this is more important for you. You understanding this depends upon how much you have read and come. If you have not read and come, once you get this back, at least read and complete your assessment. और कितना बुक पढ़ोगे? अब आपको धीरे धीरे पेपर में जाना चाहिए. Combinations, do you know? 2 elements combined to give you 1 compound, or 1 element and then compound can also give you a compound. Understood? 2 elements give you 1 compound, or 1 element another compound should also give you a compound. मतलब हमें प्रोडक्ट में 2 चीज दिखना ही नहीं चाहिए. प्रोडक्ट में हमेशा एक ही चीज दिखना चाहिए. ठीक है? So calcium oxide reacts vigorously. What type of reaction is this? कैसे पता चला exothermic? Heat is the part of the product. मतलब heat release हो रहा है. Very good. Calcium oxide quicklime याद है? इसको हमने 2 स्लाइड पहले भी देखा था. This is typically चूना को बकेट में छोड़ दिया है, बबलिंग होना शुरू हो जाता है और हीट आ जाता है. Are we fine on this one? Okay. So now your textbook also covers this. This in the main video I have covered many times. The story goes like this. Bring calcium oxide from the market, which is known as quicklime, which is CaO. Mix it with water, it forms flaked lime, which is called calcium hydroxide. Calcium hydroxide को ब्रश में लगा के दीवार पे ऐसे ब्रश कीजिए. And then the wet calcium hydroxide reacts with the carbon dioxide of the atmosphere and converts into a flake, which is calcium carbonate, the insoluble part. वही आपको white color पे दिखता है. Calcium carbonate is also found in eggshells. अंडे के छिलके में भी कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट ही होता है. इसे हम लाइमस्टोन भी कहते हैं. कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट is also known as limestone. And calcium carbonate, so it will react with oxygen to form calcium carbonate. ठीक है ना? कैल्शियम कार्बोनेट जब ये फॉर्म कर जाता है, इसको this will not dissolve, this will be a precipitate. This is the reaction of lime water turns milky. This is also known as lime water. Slaked lime को जब आप कपड़े में छान लेते हैं, it will be absolutely transparent water. That is called lime water. ठीक है? And उसमें जैसे ही CO2 जाता है, आपको स्मोक तो नहीं कहूंगा, आपको सीधे कलरेशन होना शुरू हो जाता है, क्लाउडिंग दिखना शुरू हो जाता है. स्लेकेड लाइम एंड लाइम वाटर, देयर इज अ डिफरेंस. स्लेकेड लाइम को छान लेने से, इफ यू फिल्टर इट आउट, व्हाट यू गेट इज कॉल्ड लाइम वाटर. एंड दिस यूज्ड टू बी इन अर्लियर डेज इन स्टेजेस बर्न्ड टू गिव लॉट ऑफ लाइट. इसीलिए इंग्लिश में वर्ड आता है, यू आर लॉट इन लाइमलाइट नाउअडेज. वो जो लाइमलाइट वर्ड बोलते हैं ना, लाइमलाइट कम्स फ्रॉम हियर ओनली. Dry slaked lime, no water. Calcium hydroxide. Dry slaked lime नहीं होता है. Dry slaked lime means the amount of water is less. ठीक है? Calcium carbonate. But there is another part to it. If you add extra CO2 to it, then this will dissolve. It forms calcium bicarbonate. CaHCO3. Bicarbonate salts are always soluble of calcium. Bicarbonate salt of calcium is soluble, though not covered in NCERT. Okay, so some of the reactions, burning of coal, C plus O2 CO2. What is interesting here, इस साइड में हमेशा एक ही चीज होगा. हाइड्रोजन एंड ऑक्सीजन कंबाइन टुगेदर टू फॉर्म H2O। बस इतना ही आपके इस बुक में कवर्ड है इस टॉपिक में, ठीक है। डिकम्पोजिशन, जस्ट ऑपोजिट ऑफ कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शन। इफ यू सी कॉम्बिनेशन रिएक्शंस, द फर्स्ट वन वाज अ कंबस्टन रिएक्शन, एक्सोथर्मिक होगा, सेकंड वाला भी एक्सोथर्मिक है, लेकिन यहां पे सब एंडोथर्मिक होगा क्योंकि आप तोड़ रहे हो, बॉन्ड्स मेक हो रहा है, मिक्सो, ये बेंडो है, ठीक है ना। आइए, डिकम्पोजिशन इन विच compound splits up into two or more substance. This is an energy intensive process. Energy can be given in the form of heat, then it's thermal decomposition, sunlight, photo decomposition, and if it is in electricity is known as electrolysis. इसी का उल्टा, ये प्रोसेस में इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बन सकता है। दिस इज हाइड्रोजन फ्यूल गाड़ी, और इलेक्ट्रोलिसिस मतलब आप जैसे दोगे इलेक्ट्रिसिटी तो ये टूटेगा, ठीक है। नाउ दैट्स व्हाई दे से ना, व्हाई आर हाइड्रोजन fuel buses good? Hydrogen fuel buses release the waste product only as H2O. ये इलेक्ट्रिसिटी देगा आपको, और इसका वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट क्या है? H2O. Whereas all the product petrol vehicles will give you CO2, which is a not that harmful, but it's a green gas. Temperature बढ़ाएगा. Decomposition reaction carried out by heat, then electrolysis of water. Decomposition reaction can be carried out by light. A decomposition reaction is just opposite of combination reaction. Digestion of food is a decomposition. ये याद रखो. See, we will always see digestion is an exothermic process. Exothermic process. Digestion of food is also an example of decomposition. So, is digestion endothermic or exothermic? But it's decomposition. Okay. Starch decomposes to glucose, proteins, and amino acids. Metals are extracted from their oxides or chlorides by electrical decomposition. This we have studied in metals and non-metals. जैसे सोडियम को उसके क्लोराइड से निकालना है तो आप डिकम्पोज ही करते हो। किसको करते थे हम? मोल्टन सोडियम क्लोराइड, डिकम्पोज इट इलेक्ट्रिकली, ठीक है। Decomposition reactions in which, okay, I think this was the same slide. I just put it up again in colored so that you can observe it. So let's see some decomposition reaction. Calcium carbonate, if you give heat, will form calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. This can also qualify for test of carbon dioxide. ये याद रखिए. FeSO4. FeSO4, iron is in +2. Ferrous sulfate. Reacts with, if you give heat, it forms ferric oxide. अब यहाँ पे जरा चेक करते हैं. Ferric oxide. Ferric oxide is Fe2O3. Oxygen 3 means oxygen's valency is 2. So how much is the charge on oxygen overall? -6. So iron, to make it -6, 2 irons have come. So each iron is now carrying +3. So it's a higher oxidation state. एक छोटा oxidation state हमेशा अस होता है. इसमें देखो तो SO4 is 2-, so iron is +2. Ferrous, ferric. But that is not IUPAC name. IUPAC name में हम कैसे लिखेंगे? Iron 2 sulfate, iron 3 oxide. So there is no ambiguity. Sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. This is sulfur dioxide. This is sulfur trioxide. PbNO3. PbNO3 means multiple oxidation state. Yeah.
Sir, lead nitrate.
Lead nitrate. अभी अभी आपने lead nitrate देखा था. Lead nitrate के बाद lead oxide. अच्छा, this will also qualify as a question. Lead oxide का कलर लेकिन येलो होता है. Lead मतलब येलो, जान के रखो. तो PbNO3 को हीट करेंगे तो it forms PbO, nitrogen dioxide and oxygen gas. Liquid line. CaOH2 decomposition means ultimately it will, see, water has to be expelled out. So you decompose, it becomes again calcium oxide. Calcium oxide in anhydrous form, sorry, calcium hydroxide in anhydrous form is calcium oxide. This is important. इसमें आपको कलर पूछ सकता है. Silver chloride. Now remember, this reaction is also attributed to photography. Yeah, black and white photography हमेशा इससे चलता था. Silver chloride with sunlight will form silver and this, and silver bromide with sunlight. So this is photo decomposition. What is to be important here? Silver chloride is white in color, and silver, this will turns gray in sunlight. Gray means it has turned into silver, and chlorine gas comes out. Clear? Barium will also follow the silver. Silver bromide, silver bromides, I think I'm also not sure, but the thing is, this is also grayish only. It's slight reddish because bromine will be there, partial reddish, but color question is more asked in this one. You may be asked to identify the reaction. देखो आपको रिएक्शन लिखने टाइप नहीं आता है, रिएक्शन लिखना आपको एक दो पूछ सकता है कि आपको वर्ड रिएक्शन दे देगा, जैसे ये रिएक्शन है ना, इसका वर्ड रिएक्शन दे देगा, आपको बोलेगा इक्वेशन लिखिए, वो बोल सकता है. दे विल नेवर टेल यू इसको हीट करने से क्या होता है, दैट टेस्ट सीबीएसई डजंट डू. दे विल गिव यू द वर्ड इक्वेशन. वी विल सी वन और टू क्वेश्चंस. ओके, नेक्स्ट, displacement are those reactions on which one element takes place the another. What is the story behind one element taking place the other? A higher reactive element will displace as a less reactive. So you should always know what is the reactivity series. अगर आप ये जानते हैं तो आप ये फटाक से आंसर कर देंगे कौन किसको डिस्प्लेस करेगा. यहाँ पे ट्रिकी क्वेश्चंस ज्यादा पूछेंगे आपको, ट्रिकी और ऑब्जर्वेटरी क्वेश्चंस, लाइक a copper nail, iron nail became brownish because iron, where is iron? Iron is ahead of copper sulfate. So if you take a iron nail and you dip it in copper sulfate, the iron nail will take a golden or a brownish color because the copper has got deposited. However, if you take a copper nail and you put it in iron sulfide, तो कुछ नहीं हो सकता है उसका. ठीक है? Yeah, copper sulfate will also lose its color. So there are also type of reactions. This is the most common one. Fe plus CuSO4, it will form FeSO4 plus Cu. Zn plus CuSO4, this reaction is also possible. Ulta is not possible. And lead plus copper chloride will become lead chloride. Again, yellow color. And give you copper. यहाँ पे one of these all questions also qualify for redox. And very easy to see. Whoever has come out separate are all coming out as oxidation state 0. तो ये सब reduce हुआ है. और दूसरा वाला ऑक्सीडाइज हो गया था. ये अच्छा बच्चा, ये गंदा बच्चा हो गया. ये गंदा बच्चा था, अच्छा बच्चा हो गया. बस ऐसे आप देख सकते हैं. Iron nail becomes brownish in color. This is a very common question repeated many times. Brownish in color and the blue color of copper sulfate solution fades. Right? Double displacement. Double displacements are those reactions in which two compounds react by exchange of ion. Blah blah chloride reacting with tlatla sulfate. So blah blah का sulfate बनेगा, tlatla का chloride बनेगा. Just simple as that. And one of them will precipitate out. Usually occurs in solution, one product precipitating out. ये देखिए, सोडियम सल्फेट में था और बैरियम क्लोराइड में था, तो बैरियम का सल्फेट बना, सोडियम का क्लोराइड बना. There is no oxidation, no reduction, but this is a precipitate. पोटेशियम आयोडाइड प्लस लेड नाइट्रेट, अगेन आवर फर्स्ट कलर वाला इक्वेशन दोबारा रिपीट कर रहा है. देखो, फॉर्म्स लेड आयोडाइड, येलो कलर, लेड आयोडाइड एंड पोटेशियम नाइट्रेट. सो देयर विल बी जस्ट एक्सचेंज. नाउ कम्स आवर redox reaction. If you go by, I have kept them in white color. This is what CBSE explains you, but we learned it this way. This makes us understand it in a much more better way. So addition of oxygen, oxidation. Removal of hydrogen,
Oxygen.
addition of oxygen, oxidation. Addition of oxygen, oxidation. So removal of hydrogen, oxidation. Addition of hydrogen, reduction. Right? Removal of hydrogen is oxidation. But the best way to remember is always with the oxidation state. How many of you understand oxidation state? To understand oxidation state, see, at least say a yes or a no, because if you say nothing, I will go ahead thinking that you know, right? So oxidation state is understood. To understand oxidation state, you should know individual valencies. Then only you will get to know oxidation state. Let's say, let's take one more previous slide reaction, okay? Now let's look at this reaction. Iron. Iron is in oxidation state, right here is 0. And if you see CuSO4, sulfate is -2, so copper is +2. So copper's oxidation state is +2, iron's oxidation state is 0. Iron has become +2, so 0 to +2, an increase in oxidation state is oxidation, whereas copper, who was +2, has become 0, a reduction. Okay, that is the best way to understand. And then you can write who is the reducing agent and who is the oxidizing agent also. Also, electron is easy for us when we do it in terms of electrolytic refining. ऑयल इज लॉस ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन। अगर आप ये वाले रिएक्शन को भी देखो, इस रिएक्शन को अगर आप देखना चाहो, इसका आयोनिक रिएक्शन क्या होगा? CuSO4 will split as what? Cu2 plus and SO4 2 minus. SO4 2 minus remains a spectator. Iron was Fe. Iron will lose 2 electrons, will become Fe2 plus. Iron loses 2 electrons. Oxidation is OIL, loss of electrons. And those 2 electrons will be eaten like malpua by Cu2 plus. So gain of electrons, reduction. एंड सल्फेट जो आपने यहां पार्क करके रखा था वो क्या करेगा? Fe2+ के साथ कंबाइन हो जाएगा और FeSO4 बनेगा। सो यू कैन नॉट डिस्कार्ड वन और द अदर बिकॉज देयर इज अ आयोनिक रिएक्शन आल्सो व्हिच इज हैपनिंग आउट हियर। दैट इज द बेसिक। ये भी आपको मेन वीडियो अगर आप देखोगे वहां पे दिखाया है, तोड़ के दिखाया है। सो कंफर्टेबल नाउ। आयरन is 0, so our reaction goes like this. Fe forms Fe2 plus 2 electrons, one reaction. CuSO4 splits as Cu plus SO4 2 minus, one reaction. Then Cu2 plus gains those 2 electrons, forms Cu, ये बाहर आया, and Fe2 plus recombines with SO4 2 minus, FeSO4. That's why SO4 2 minus is a spectator ion. वो just खड़ा खड़ा तमाशा देखा और कुछ नहीं। ठीक है? Yes sir.
Double displacement reaction का precipitate form.
हाँ, प्रेसिपिटेशन होता ही है।
Yes.
मेजॉरिटी आपके लेवल में सब प्रेसिपिटेशन होएगा ही होएगा। रेडॉक्स नहीं होता है उसमें। कोई भी डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट रिएक्शन में रेडॉक्स नहीं है। आप चेक कर सकते हो, यहां चेक करो, सल्फेट का ऑक्सीडेशन, सल्फेट इज -2, तो सोडियम ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट इज हियर +1। 2 सोडियम है तो सोडियम +1 में है। यहाँ पे क्लोराइड क्या होता है? -1, सोडियम अभी भी +1, इसका कोई चेंज ही नहीं हुआ। बेरियम को चेक कर लो, बेरियम यहाँ +2 में है, यहाँ भी +2 में है। कोई भी डबल डिस्प्लेसमेंट में ऑक्सीडेशन रिडक्शन आपको देखने को नहीं मिलेगा। सो रिडक्शन एंड ऑक्सीडेशन ऑलवेज ऑकर टुगेदर। ये सब असर्शन रीजनिंग टाइप क्वेश्चन में होता है। एंड आर ऑपोजिट, अकेला कभी भी ऑक्सीडेशन, सी सो मेनी पीपल कट ऑफ, पावर फेलियर एंड ऑल गॉन। ओके, सो अकेला कभी भी ऑक्सीडेशन नहीं हो सकता है, अकेला कभी भी रिडक्शन नहीं हो सकता। इट्स लाइक स्टॉक मार्केट। इफ यू आर बाइंग अ शेयर, somebody has to sell the share. शेयर बाजार में नहीं मिलते हैं, इसलिए some people when they put up, I want to purchase 200 shares, they will say order not yet executed कभी कभी। और तभी इसने उसी शेयर के 100 बेचा तो मेरा 100 ही जाएगा, पार्शियल एग्जीक्यूशन बोलेगा, अभी भी 100 नहीं, 100 और कोई बेचना पड़ेगा, बाजार में आपको नहीं मिलेंगे। तो ये भी वैसा ही है। सब्सटेंस विच असिस्ट इन ऑक्सीडेशन इज कॉल्ड ऑक्सीडाइजिंग एजेंट। The one who got reduced is the oxidizing agent. The one who got oxidized is the reducing agent. मैं अच्छा बच्चा बन गया तो मैंने किसी को तो गंदा बनाया, तो आई एम द गंदोफाइंग एजेंट। मैं गंदा बच्चा बन गया तो मैंने किसी को तो अच्छा बच्चा बनाया, तो आई एम द अच्छोफाइंग एजेंट। क्लियर? चलिए सम एग्जांपल्स, जैसे इसमें ये ऑक्सीडेशन नहीं, आप अकेला ऑक्सीडेशन हो ही नहीं सकता है। मैंने बोला ना, कॉपर इज 0, कॉपर बिकेम +2, ऑक्सीडाइज। ऑक्सीजन इज व्हाट? 0, ऑक्सीजन बिकेम -2, रिडक्शन हुआ है ऑक्सीजन का। ये सब ट्रिकी है। इसको देखो तो Cu, तो यहां पे कैसे है? कॉपर +2 पे है, यहां पे 0 हो गया, +2 से 0 रिडक्शन हुआ है, और हाइड्रोजन 0 पे है, हाँ यहाँ पे जाके ऑक्सीडाइज हुआ है, बिकॉज हाइड्रोजन गॉट ऑक्सीजन अटैच्ड टू इट ना, एडिशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन। ये निकाल लोगे, ये वाला निकाल पाओगे? Mn को देखो सबसे पहले, मैंगनीज और क्लोरीन के बीच में खेल है यहाँ पे। चलिए, मैंगनीज का ऑक्सीडेशन स्टेट यहाँ पे क्या है? +4, ऑक्सीजन इज 2 ऑक्सीजन, each oxygen is -2, so -4, manganese is +4 out here. यहां पे क्या हो गया है? +2, +4 to +2 रिडक्शन हुआ है। Understood? Let's look at chlorine. Chlorine is what? -1 out here. -1 chlorine has become, it's still -1 out here. यहां कुछ नहीं हुआ है, यहां पे 0 हो गया है, ऑक्सीडेशन हुआ है, -1 से अपलिफ्ट होके 0। यहां पे क्लोरीन लेकिन नहीं है, ये वाला क्लोरीन, बाकी हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन हम नहीं देखते हैं। Right? Effects of redox. Corrosion. Corrosion is a process in which metals are eaten up gradually by the action of air, moisture, or chemicals like acids on their surface. Iron articles, yes, a question are shiny, but when they are new, but get a reddish brown powder. Reddish brown powder is what? Fe3O4.XH2O. XH2O. The water of crystallization depends upon the extent of rusting that is happening. No, extent of rusting. It's a water of crystallization ना. It will be responsible for the crystal formation. हर चीज उतना क्रिस्टल जैसा रस्ट नहीं होता है. किसी के ऊपर जस्ट एक कोट हो सकता है, किसी के ऊपर क्रिस्टल होकर रस्ट हो गया है. That's why we say it as .XH2O. कॉपर का रस्टिंग नहीं होता है, कॉपर का कोरोशन होता है. कॉपर के कोरोशन में दो प्रोडक्ट्स इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, एक है कॉपर ऑक्साइड और एक है कॉपर कार्बोनेट. And both of them mix and give you that green color. Copper का कोट हमेशा कैसा होगा? Green. Copper oxide is black in color. Copper carbonate is green in color. Mixture of both is called the corrosive product on copper. That's why if you see any AC pipe which is outside, you will see black color as well as green color. आपको लगेगा कि वो algae है, वो algae नहीं है, copper carbonate है. Iron's rust is Fe3O4. कॉपर्स को रस्ट नहीं बोलते हैं. कॉपर का कोरोशन दो प्रोडक्ट से बनता है, कॉपर ऑक्साइड, इनफैक्ट नॉट इवन कॉपर ऑक्साइड, कॉपर हाइड्रोक्साइड हो जाता है वो, क्योंकि वो मॉइस्चर एब्जॉर्ब करेगा ना. सो वन विल बी ब्लैक इन कलर एंड वन विल बी ग्रीन इन कलर. तो इसलिए ब्लैकिश ग्रीन कोट होता है. ओके, द नेक्स्ट वन, द ब्लैक कोटिंग ऑन सिल्वर. सिल्वर पे ब्लैक हो गया तो सिल्वर ऑक्साइड हो गया है आपका. एंड ग्रीन कोटिंग ऑफ कॉपर आर ऑल्सो कोरोशन. रैंसिडिटी. Rancidity is simply aerial oxidation of food which has got oil and fat. चाहे वो पोटैटो चिप्स हो या बनाया हुआ चिकन करी हो या फिर आपका पनीर बटर मसाला हो, इसका अगर ऑक्सीडेशन हो जाएगा तो ये साथ साथ it will give you a stale smell and bad taste. So one of the way is mix antioxidants into it. Add some antioxidants. Though BHA and BHT we are studying it apart from CBSE. ओके, बट BHA BHT का CBSE में मेंशन नहीं है, मींस NCERT doesn't mention, they mention as antioxidant. Another is cut off the oxidation. How can you do it? नाइट्रोजन कर दो, एयरटाइट कंटेनर में ले लो, या फिर some bacteria which promote anaerobic respiration और ऑक्सीजन करेगा, तो इसलिए उसको फ्रिज में डाल दो ताकि टेम्परेचर फॉल करना शुरू कर जाए. और जैसे टेम्परेचर फॉल करेगा बैक्टीरिया का एक्शन नहीं रहेगा. बैक्टीरिया also promote oxidation. So let's see those. Adding antioxidant like BHA, butylated hydroxyanisole और butylated hydroxytoluene. इसका येलो में इसलिए लिखा है क्योंकि इसका NCERT में मेंशन नहीं है, ये एग्जाम में नहीं आ सकता है. लेकिन एंटीऑक्सीडेंट वर्ड को ग्रीन में रखा है तो इसका मतलब ये आएगा. नाइट्रोजन गैस. The next is lowering of temperature. The next is airtight container. बहुत स्पून फीडिंग किया है इस चैप्टर में, आप लोगों को ऐसे बना के देखे. अब और नोट्स बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है. अब इसी को पढ़ने से, अब इसको जाके ना like an idiot don't print it because this is in black. Unless and until you or somebody in your family works in cartridge company, you can print. पूरा काला में प्रिंट होके आएगा ये. अगर कोई कार्ट्रिज इफ सुपर रिच हो तो कर लेना, बट ये आप स्क्रीन में ही पढ़ सकते हो. एंड ऑल्सो बाय स्टोरिंग फूड अवे फ्रॉम लाइट. हैव यू सीन मेडिसिन बॉटल्स? स्टोर इन अ कूल डार्क प्लेस. Always written, store away from the reach of children and in a cool dark place. Light will also promote oxidation. एनर्जी जा रहा है, लाइट खराब करेगा ना, टेम्परेचर बढ़ा देगा आपका. Every medicine, no medicine is kept outside. Every medicine should be in a cool dark place. हीट में मेडिसिन नहीं रखते हैं. टैबलेट्स भी, अब टैबलेट्स, अभी टैबलेट्स आर, अब ऐसा थोड़ी है टैबलेट है करके डोसे के तवे के ऊपर रख के खाओगे, ऐसा थोड़ी है. That's it. We don't have anything more than that.